I'm selling tickets for this meet and greet. Who are you?
Hold on, $75. And didn't they all still have to pay for their own meals and all that?
And then
$75 for what?
wait, this is the gag trip. She was the caterer.
Yeah. She in there busting down mashed potatoes with them strong ass arms. Yeah, her. Thank you, LaBrie. I said it. I said I was the kindest person to Miss Netra, but all of that weird shit. Oh, I invite you, and now you talking about I need to turn on my camera like I'm the weirdo bitch, but I'm the only one that's been defending you. Then she turned around when that girl was over there trying to dox me in her chat. This bitch talking about I just don't see it. I just don't see it. Then got up and walked away from the fucking camera. Her mod Mario, the one that you talking about, and her mod Deb was like, no, that girl is definitely down there talking about Skip Trace and Trip, all because Trip said, I can see that happening or some shit like that. I'm not surprised. She gonna say, I didn't see it, I didn't see it. But you want somebody to take up for you though when you arguing with Aries. Miss Netra is very, very one-sided and she's very fake
Oh,
and phony.
very fake and phony. I promise you that. I picked up on that. But when I just was listening to you before I put up the request to come in there, I said, now ain't this something? I cannot believe this. Apparently, you can, if she talking, she drinking. She got more wine. I need to invest in wine. I need to start investing in this wine. And she drinking cheap ass wine.
She over there drinking some of that red Irish Rose, some Christian Brothers, some E&J. I know she
Have
drinking.
y'all ever heard of Mad Dog, that MD, a
Yeah.
Thunderbird? That's probably what she drinking. And putting Kool-Aid in it.
And over there and be leaning all towards the camera, eyeliner running all down her face like she been crying. I'm like, Miss Netra, this is crazy. Drawing all outside the lines for that red lipstick. I said, is she coming down with Parkinson's? What's going on?
Yeah, well, I mean, like I said, we got jobs, we got incomes. I don't have time to where I feel like a app can make me feel self-entitled to have all these meet and greets. She having meet and greets like she on tour.
Yeah. Yep. And ain't touring a damn thing talking about, and the next month we gonna be in so and so. We gonna be in so and so. Miss Netra, cut it. You took them niggas to a bunch of backyardigan motherfucking restaurants. And well, no, maybe not, bitch. Some of the restaurants look decent. But them people still had to pay for their own food. So what the fuck did you get up out of it? I'm curious. What the fuck are you getting up out of it?
Well, I think she ought to call her next event the wide back wide back all you can eat buffet since she cooking.
No, because her big ass ain't sharing. She eating all that shit. And back, I don't mean to cut you off, but back to her little motherfucking mod. That little 4-hour pencil nigga over there in the corner, looking like somebody that sucked Braxton through a Slim Fast tube. Okay, Jamie Foxx is Braxton. I'm talking
Yeah,
about that nigga with them
yeah.
old weird deformed looking ass features. Thank you, sir. His little rude ass, he got into it with me, Kev, and Aunt Karen all in the same night. I'm like, you better watch that mouth, little fella. Oh, skinny, long ass. Always over there talking that shit about people on her panel. Then and when that nigga go on his own panel, all he do is play religious music and do the Stevie fucking Wonder dance, staring up in the sky.
Well,
Stop
you
it.
Well, sweetie, we see them types of people. They call it, they rhyme, the word rhyme with Chester. You know that Chester Cheeto man?
Yeah.
That's the vibe I get off of him. He's a weirdo. I get a weirdo vibe from him. I really do. I'm looking at, I just realized she always articulate that hair over them where she ain't got no edges and covering up the sides of her hair. Pull it back since she worried about so many people turning on their cameras. Pull your ponytail all the way back and put it straight up in the air and you go live. I think we on pause. Are we on pause or can y'all hear me? Hello? Can y'all hear me? Okay. Oh, y'all can hear. Yeah. But anyway, I think she's on pause. But we back now.
Okay.
So, but Trip, as I was saying to you, don't let these people try to chase you off of here or do this or do that. They don't control nothing. I was
Thank
watching
you.
from the back. I was watching from the back door about that real estate, whatever that person's name is. You know who I'm talking
Yeah.
about. That bitch there, she thinks she's something, ain't selling shit. Got on that line talking about she gonna give this money to somebody if they prove she did this or said that about you, and then got caught up in her lies and didn't want to cash out the $1,000. So she got zero credibility. None.
Yep.
Zilch. She got caught up in a mess, put her foot in her mouth, and now, here it is. But these people then got too comfortable. Do you know what it feels like? I would rather give money to these people holding cardboard signs up at these lights than to buy a lazy ass, no edge, red Amazon Ivan the Ape looking bitch, a computer or a four-eyed who call herself a business owner so successful in this and this, but you own this app asking for a new goddamn laptop. What is self-entitlement if it ain't that?
Yep. They know.
Look
But
like
they
she
all be
just
doing
come
it.
up out of there, she auditioning for the next goddamn Seeley movie. That Petty Row looking like she gonna be the next casting call member for Color Purple.
They called her. Thank you, Stevie. They called her Bernie Mac earlier.
Well, they
They
got
s-
that right.
yeah, who you with? They said she looked like Bernie. And then they hold on, show you how disrespectful they is on Bigo Petty. They came in talking about her daughter looked like Benny Siegel. Oh.
This is good to me.
Yeah, oh, yes, yes.
This is so good to me.
And the words of Sour Neck. And the words of Sour Neck, this is good to me. Yeah. Yeah, that's a shame. I don't know what's with them, but you know that now they all we're gonna try and be together. Now Miss Netra had turned around, she done falling out with Chef Foxy because Miss Netra didn't like the fact that Chef Foxy battle heartbreaker. But instead of telling Chef Foxy, Miss Netra gonna tell Chef Foxy, my son got some things going on in prison where he need financial assistance from me, so I can't be part of the group. I said, why she just ain't say she wasn't coming that week? What the hell kind of financial assistance? And the group ain't asking you for nothing. So she was scared to tell Chef Foxy why the hell she didn't like her. I said, not Miss Netra, you are beyond scary. Nigga, we on the internet. Why don't you just tell that woman that you didn't like what the fuck she said? Or she did?
Well, I thought her son was the next Tupac, the way she talking about how he a rapper. The other one, I know the other one is
Yeah.
in prison, but she said her other son is so successful and such as a big shot rapper down there. She possibly, they don't want for nothing the way she's talking about him.
Yeah, what she call him, Lil Bo Diggity or something? I forget his name. No, really, what's his rap name? Lil Bo Diggity or something? Lil Jumbo? She said some shit.
I ain't never heard of him.
I ain't either. That's why I can't remember his name. She's talking about, I think when they posted, when the girl posted Hurricane Chris, she talking about, oh, I think she over there, she think Hurricane Chris my son. Cause I said my son a big rapper. I said, baby, don't nobody think your son is Hurricane
The
Chris.
only one who think he a big rapper is her. Nobody else
Yeah,
think
cause he
he
didn't
a
have
big
their ass
rapper.
listening. He didn't have their ass listen to his music over and over and over on replay. That's why the fuck she know the lyrics, but it ain't good music at all. Yeah, you just
I don't know. I just don't know. And then whatever her son got going on in prison, she talking about he's something going on. I don't know what's going on. It ain't nothing been on the news to where it's unless she tells somebody something going on. But we know some of them people may have went in there and made him their girlfriend.
Hillary, that is exactly what I said earlier. I said prison. I said you ain't got to pay no dues to be in prison. I say it's free. So if this man is talking about he's in desperate need of money and y'all been giving him toiletries and whatnot, it ain't but so much he can do off in there. So is this man over there? I said, is it he owes some people some money for some protection, or some dudes talking about they gonna do something to him? So
you got that right.
And he gotta pay him.
He running around there with more red hair hanging down his back. I don't know. Maybe it's time for him to get his hair redone.
Listen, that may be the issue. She told me, I look, because I got to. But I said, I'm still confused on why that would make her quit, because they weren't asking her for any money. But her little scary ass, she didn't want to say it to the woman. But that's what it's giving, Miss Netra. What kind of money your son need in prison? Prison is free. All you got to do is fuck up and they will take you there for free.
Well, and then another thing, this lawyer that she got now, she had to search high and low for lawyers to take her case on a contingency basis. So I think that, she don't realize her case is going to be devastated. Because even if let's just say redhead prevailed on her claim of discrimination, well, she also has to be able to prove her damages. She been sending her old ass on this app, begging, putting up cash apps like she's the creator of this app. And the other defendant is going to say, well, you could have been working. What have you done to mitigate your damages? What have you done to mitigate what we've done so we can offset it financially? It's a mess. It's going to be a mess. She got a rude awakening coming when she go to court. She got a rude awakening coming. Trust me.
Well, she keep trying to dry beggars. Yeah, and June, what she say, June or July, I gotta go to court. I gotta get them people. I forget, she gave us the date, but it's at the beginning of summer, or it's in the middle of summer. She was stating that she gotta give them people $7,000. I gotta come up with $7,000. I said, oh.
For who?
Okay. I guess for a lawyer. Or a lawyer or a case. She keep talking about she gotta come up with $7,000. It's either June or July, she said. I don't know why she need to come up with it.
That sounds suspect to me. That sounds so suspect to me. That sounds so suspect to me. Because if you got a lawyer, your lawyer is going to advance all your fees. That means if you need to have a economist, a expert in the workforce, if you got to pay all these witness fees and travel costs and this and that, your lawyer normally advances your case if it has merit. Now, if your lawyer agreed, because I wasn't in there when they negotiated, but if your lawyer has agreed to take your case and it's an iffy case and he making you advance all the costs, then that may be a different story.
Yeah, I don't know what she doing, but she talking about 7,000. She talking about, I gotta come up with 7,000 by it. I'm thinking, why the hell? You wouldn't even know what court fees would be at this time. 7,000. She talking about, I got bigger things to worry about. Then why is you on here in people business?
Well, because she want TikTok to pay for it. Let's just be honest. Even that I've seen a pattern of certain people that's on here. I'm calling them who they are. I don't give a damn if they don't like it. That petty, begging ass roll.
Hey, can y'all get me a computer?
That security guard that need to lace up her boots, that lopsided ass diamond. She ain't no diamond. What do you call them fake diamonds? Zuno? How you say it?
Rhinestones.
Rhinestones. Yeah, that's the rhinestone cowgirl. That ain't no diamond. That's a diamond in the rough. That's the diamond in the rough show.
Yeah.
I just can't.
Hillary, I don't know what they gonna do. Hey, we ain't no court. I can say today now. Ain't no court today because they say it's Easter. And and I hate that I have to take it back to this, but I'm gonna say this. You know what really blow me? just earlier today, people were on the internet talking about a funeral for this woman. They literally had thrown a funeral for Miss Netra, knowing that she's still alive. And I was like,
What?
dang, some people went that, that like probably shouldn't have went like I thought they was cool, Miss Netra. But you got people who the whole black TikTok for the most part was there. And it was a funeral for Miss Netra. I was like, damn, some people could have like left. Like some people didn't have to be there. Some people that I saw coming in and stuff and down in the comments laughing. But you know what? Imagine how disliked you have to be for niggas to do that, and they really know you still alive. This is a joke. They literally are pulling this as a joke. Like they're tired of your shit. They're tired of you. How disliked do you have to be for niggas to be out having your funeral, my nigga, and you're still walking around? You are not liked on this app, but you're always fucking with people. And I used to not be able to see it. I can admit that. Niggas would be like, Trip, you better watch Miss Netra. Miss Netra is a phony little motherfucker. Miss Netra a snake. Miss Netra got a smart mouth. Now, smart mouth, no. But snake, yes. Going off in people's lives, laughing and shit. You are a weird one, little Grinch, little opposite colored Grinch.
Oh, it wouldn't surprise me if she probably in here now.
No, I got her blocked. She ain't in here right now.
Okay. But yeah, so I don't, so they had a funeral. Did they have a face up?
Yes, they had her little big ass in there when she had on that all black, had them two goddamn arms up, looking like built like what you call it, Patrick. They had her ass on there, and then they put a little coffin at her bottom half, and then they did prayers and shit. No, yeah, they did. Cause speak, why the fuck was Miss Netra over there in Kappa Live laughing, talking about this is good to me? She over there laughing and shit, talking about, this is good to me, baby. This is good to me. So I politely went over to her sour neck ass live, and I wrote in the comments right before she got ready to go to bed, or she may still be on there, about an hour ago. I wrote over there, sour neck, this is good to me. Cause why is you fucking with me, Miss Netra? You got the nerve to be sitting your fat ass over there in somebody live talking big shit. Bitch, these people done talked about you from here to back, bitch, they've talked about you. And you got the nerve to be sitting up trying to disrespect somebody. I told these people earlier, this bitch over here looking like Cedric the Entertainer with red hot flaming chips coming up out of the top of her head. A fucking Faison Love. This little robust fucker here. Like, she's just rude. You don't do that to people. And she's disrespectful as fuck. You gonna sit up there and laugh at people and say smart shit. And then, bitch, I'm the one when it came to that stuff. Like I said, I asked for you, and then you gonna get off in there. Oh, yeah, people need to turn on their cameras. Oh, bitch, so you gonna try to flake on me. Let's see how you do from now on when you get up in these panels. Because she used to be hopping her ass down running when she saw people like Aries. I see she doesn't do that anymore. And yeah, now more and more coming out about this lawsuit. See, I didn't know that she was in there trying to fuck with an employee and it backfired on her. She said she was the only black employee left and they fired her. That's what she said, as if it was racially motivated. She didn't say that her ass was on the workforce call.
From what I understand was, before she even became viral with anything, she had started going live. It was probably one or two people in her room, and she was soliciting donations for her son back then when he was in prison. She didn't even have enough money to put on the son's phone account so he could call and talk to her.
Wow.
So she and that's a fact. And so I just I can't even find the words to understand. These people that's got all this mouth, got all this energy, no edges, wide backs, but you on here begging. You are begging. I don't care what nobody say. You're begging.
Yeah, she know. And then she's a different type though. She sit up there and then be talking all that bullshit about people. Yeah, cause this is so and something. Miss Netra, you're problematic. Your little mod Mario's problematic, and the crazy part is, you give him a little reign of the court over there. He don't get that when he go other places, so he'll probably continue coming back to your spot. Okay, but the fact that you're allowing him to disrespect people and be trying to argue with people, he did that shit with Aunt Karen. He did that shit with me. He did that shit with the kid. He did that shit with multiple people. Oh, I'm just doing my job. He's about to get his ass cursed out, and he be up there on that panel trying to POP hold it down.
And she co-signs for everybody. She allowed that Mario dude to disrespect. Well, I know for a fact I was in the room when he disrespected Aunt Karen. Like he gonna try to chastise her, and she clopped down off the panel. Like who
Yeah.
is this person? Who he think he is? And she
Talking to people
stopped the
crazy.
panel.
She know talking to people crazy, and she be like, "What, huh?" Like, girl, listen, it gets you and little Wonder Boy up there, okay?
Y'all, listen here. A false prophet. Ain't you anybody who continue to use God and the Bible and then turn it into a fundraiser? Beware of them. Did you hear
Him,
me?
his
Huh?
ass. Yeah, I hear you.
When
Him,
you
his
when
ass.
you got people running around, oh, I'm reading the script. Y'all, listen here. Come on in here, Lord Jesus, and this and that. I'm having a fundraiser. A meet and greet. It's
Yeah,
gonna be $75, and that's gonna include pictures with me, your food. I'm trying to secure a location where we gonna have this meet and greet, and I'm gonna let y'all know right now. I'm gonna have security in there, so don't be thinking you gonna come in there acting a fool. But we gonna have us a DJ, and I'm cooking. Now I'm cooking.
yeah.
This is good to me.
Yeah, she gonna always say that I'm cooking. Ma'am, please, you're not cooking. I mean, I don't know if she can cook. She may have cooked one of their meals, but then I know for a fact they still had went out to eat, and I know for a fact they still had to come out their own pocket for that. So travel there, $75 ticket. Why couldn't it have just been a bunch of friends kicking it? Oh, y'all, we gonna all meet up here, then we gonna go here, then we gonna go here. What was the whole purpose of charging them 75? That's what I don't understand. I get them all meeting up and hanging out, but why do they have to pay to meet up and hang out? They all still had to pay for their own food and shit. So what did they pay for it? 75, 75, 75 for all them people. She could have spent $75, went to some cheap places and fed all them niggas.
It makes no sense. It was a money grab. Let's just
Yeah.
call it what it was.
They
And what
paid for some phone time for her son or some gambling money for her
that
son.
either one of the two, or to pay him to let him continue to stay on that prison main line, or to not be somebody's girlfriend in prison. He
Yeah.
tired of getting his joints ran, and now he trying to buy him some time. I
Buy some
don't know.
protect. Yeah. He
Yeah.
say, look, that them boys say they gonna be back in a week when I heal up down there. And if you don't have the money, they gonna pressure me again. Yeah, and that's probably what she over there did. And I hope that ain't the case. But Miss Netra is such a little foul soul. And she's not an outright type of snake. She's a different type of snake. It literally all of these women, for them to be as old as they are, the disrespect, the shit that they be doing on here is so petty. The teaming up together from Petty to Netra to Kappa to Kiana, like these hoes all went to school together, probably graduated within a 3-year span of one another. And these are some problematic bitches. They ain't even necessarily old, but they older than me. But these are some problematic little bitches. You know this fat hoe Kappa had the
Did
nerve
you say? Wait a second, Trip. I'm sorry. You said she in her 40s.
to Miss Nitra say she be 49. Okay, they just flagged us.
Look like
Let's
they
get ready
did
to end
have
it.
the right thing. Now I didn't see this funeral they held for her, but they wasn't far off. She got one foot in the
Run the
grave,
likes up,
and
y'all.
she looked way older than 40.
No, she 49.
Oh Lord Jesus, fix it, how she said. Jesus, fix it. Oh my Lord, I didn't know that.
49. Nitra Pookie, you 49. Okay, Hillary, I'm gonna end it because they over here reporting.
Okay.